Alan, good to see you. First of all, first time we caught up with you since the start of the season. How's life, particularly under the new head coach?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously the new manager's come in for the last few games and obviously we're still getting used to his ideas and what he wants from us, but I think it's going well.
Even with all your experience, do you still pick up new things at this point in your career?
Yeah, always. I mean, you're always learning. Doesn't matter if it's in the training field or watching the videos of the games or whatever, you're always getting pointers off the new team. So it's only going to help us as a team and personally myself to get better.
And what are perhaps some of those new things, certainly from a defensive point of view?
A lot to do with pressing, getting to the ball quicker, when we turn over the ball, obviously to get it back as fast as possible, which is obviously going to help us to go forward and hopefully score goals better and more often. So yeah, it's been intense, but the boys are taking to it well and really enjoying the work and working hard.
Yeah, the high press has been a particularly noticeable factor. Do you feel the squad's fitter already?
Yeah, of course. We do it every day in training. So obviously to train like that, you take it into the games obviously, and that's what we're looking to do. And really, like I said, continue to work hard and get better as the weeks go on.
And you yourself, thinking back to last year when there was probably a lot of times where you thought it was going to be your last season, do you therefore treat things and general life any differently now this time around because of that?
No, not really. I mean, I try not to look too far ahead. Obviously, just taking one game at a time, and I've always said I want to just play as much as possible. So I'm happy that I'm playing and doing my bit for the team. So I just want to continue doing that, and we'll see where it takes us.
Dean's put you into your more natural position of right back, a move that's favours you.
Yeah, of course, that's my natural position. To be fair, I did enjoy playing at left back, and it's always good to be able to play in a couple of different positions. So it was a good experience for me, but overall, obviously glad to be back at right back, and hopefully I can just do my best in the position and help the team.
Just how much easier is it, in terms of preparing for a match and then the match itself when you know that position so well?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's my natural position, so obviously you know what's expected and what you have to do within the game. So of course it's easier on my natural right hand side. So it's nice to be back there, but like I said, I'll just continue to work hard and hopefully play as many games as possible.
2 clean sheets under Dean now. Neil Taylor coming back in at left back. Axel perhaps in his more natural position of centre back. Do you feel it's starting to click now?
Yeah, I do think we have a good understanding as a back four at the moment. Obviously, a lot of the work that we've put in on the training ground we're putting into games, which is obviously helping. We've done a lot of work on the back four as well, which again helps us in the games. So yeah, we're doing well. We obviously want to build on it. We're not taking nothing for granted. We're still continue to work every day on the back four and stuff. So hopefully as the weeks go on, we can get better and more solid. And obviously all the other boys in the same positions are working just as hard. So it's good competition for us, and it's good to obviously for the club going forward.
In terms of results, performances, how would you assess both the season so far to date and the new era?
I mean, we did start off slow, obviously why the change happened. I mean, these things happen in football, but like I said, the new staff have come in. We've worked really hard on stuff to improve and get better, and we know we needed to keep more clean sheets. We're giving away too many goals, so it's something we've really worked hard on. So recently, I think that the performances have been good. A couple of the results didn't quite go our way. I do think we played well in the games, but it didn't. We just have that little bit of luck to win the games. But overall, I think we've been playing well, and hopefully we can continue that.
Yeah, as you say, even in the results that haven't gone our way, there's a clear identity coming through.
Definitely. Like I said, the manager's really put his stamp on the team and what he wants from us, and we're just obviously trying to work hard to give him what he wants. I think it is coming across now. You can see it in the games, and hopefully it's only going to get better as the weeks go on.
That style of play, particularly the players that play in front of you, Jack, John McGinn, players like that, do you really feel it's going to benefit them in the long run?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it does give Jack a freedom, and obviously John and players like that to go forward and express themselves. He wants them getting in the box and scoring goals, which ultimately wins you games. So it's definitely good for us if we can be strong at the back and then give these sorts of players the ball to go in the final third and really show what they've got, which they have been doing.
Just a word on your fellow Scot, one of the players of the season so far, John McGinn.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I always knew he was a good player, but it wasn't until he actually came down here and you're with him every day and playing games with him, you see how good he is at the moment and how he can even improve and be even better. So I think long term he's going to be one of the standout players.
And only 5 points off playoffs, it's still very early days, isn't it?
Of course. When we weren't picking up the wins that we maybe deserved early on, that it was still very tight. It's been one of the tightest leagues for a while, I think. So we're there and thereabouts. We feel that we've got better and we can still get a lot better. So that's obviously a positive for us. So like I said, we've got some big games coming up, and hopefully we can really go ahead and get some victories and climb up the table.
Yeah, you mentioned those big games: Blues, Forest, West Brom, Stoke, Borough away. Is it really a period that you feel could make or break the season?
I mean, it's a big. Don't get me wrong, it's a big period. We're playing some of the biggest rivals that we've got, I suppose. So it's definitely going to be tough for us. But I do believe that we've got the squad and the players to cope with such big games. And as well, I mean, you want to play in these big games. That's the aim of it, to play these teams, beat them, and hopefully get to where we really want to be at the end of the season.
And just lastly, it starts at Derby on the weekend. What kind of challenge are you expecting there?
It's going to be a tough game. We know that they've started well, so they've got some dangerous players that we're going to have to look out for. But I think it's a lot to do with us as well, how we perform on the day. I think we could match anybody in this league in any game. So if we work hard and do what we've been doing, I think we can cause them a lot of problems.
Great, cheers, Hutton.
Not a problem.